Audio check. Thank you for joining my live stream. I appreciate it a lot. Or if you're watching the video after the live stream ends, thank you. I appreciate that a lot too. I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, or night, depending when you're watching this. I hope you enjoy my content. Without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay. And sorry if you guys got a notification for 2 live streams. For some reason, periodically YouTube just doesn't want to work on my phone and refuses to pull up the live stream, so I have to end it and restart it for it to work. Which is a little stupid if you ask me, but not much else I can do. Because I need to see the chat. What animals are we going after? Let's say red deer at. We need to go to this one. Yep. We need to change it to 6 in the morning. Yeah, sorry if it seems like I'm a little all over the place when it comes to which great one I'm hunting. I'm just trying to get a grasp of how it is now since they changed a whole bunch of stuff over the years. We need to go here. Now, I will say though, I do kind of wish everybody that makes the Great One Hunting video grinds would try to be on the same page, because I watched like 4 of them and every single one of them said something different. So this shit's just fucking confusing. I'm just gonna harvest level 2s and we'll just keep doing it that way. But I will say, pretty sure 2 of them kind of agreed on the same thing though, to where I need to shoot the level 2s that look like level 1s. Because if we're going off of the weight spawns, or the theory that it evolves with the weight of the animal, leaving all of these level 2s that look like level 1s are really affecting my spawn rate. Because even though they are like antler-wise small level 2s, they could still have a main chunk of the weight that a level 2 would have, even though it has a level 1 size horns. And that could be still kind of keeping my like the general weight of all of my trophies, I guess you can say, at a certain thing. And from what I've seen, you kind of want it to be lower, so the game starts spawning in a whole bunch of really big stuff to kind of counteract the small weight slash trophy ratings. But if we're talking about like the whitetails, though, they also have um, varying weights for the level ones. So the video I was seeing was kind of talking like you could probably tighten the grind for the whitetails by even shooting the level ones, but I'm not really sure about that. It seems a little risky. I mean, this game's been out since like 2016, 2017. I don't think it's too much to ask for the devs to just confirm how the spawns work. Yeah, I need to stay away from over there. You see, I'm not really sure where the red deer hang out on this map. Oh, we got a couple spawns, like, over here. Over here for them. Alright, let's just shoot up to this one, I guess. Right about there. Want to be able to see all the way down left and right without having to walk either left or right down the bank. So right there should be good. Now I'm gonna have to walk down to the right a little bit to get past this little point. I guess I could just mark there and just hit that as the marker, but then I would be struggling to see right here a little bit. We'll just walk down to the right. It doesn't really matter. If you're wondering why over here is so brightly purple, last night I was messing around a little bit and I seen 2 level 7s and a level 8 just chilling over there, so I'm like, yeah, might as well. We got something over there. It's at level 6 from yesterday. Also, another thing that I seen for like New England, or which is not specific for New England, but it would probably help a lot with that grind. Now I need to pick like 10 or 12 zones and just hunt those 12 religiously, and then like periodically just pick a random zone and just add that to it, and then go back to the 12 and randomly add a different one just to kind of add a little. That's way too fucking far. But that's what a couple of the videos did. They pick like 10 or so zones and they just hunt those. Then every so often they'll just hop to a random zone and kill a couple of things from that zone over there. I do wish the devs would just say how the spawning actually works. Like, the thing is, I don't know what levels I shouldn't and should be harvesting for the red deer, though. I might do level 6 and up, but that might be too low. I'll say level 4. Yeah, no, we'll do level 6 and up. Some of the level 6s actually look kind of nice. So level 6 still over here. Now we'll do level 7s and up. Actually, depending on the level 6, we might. I need to see a couple more level 6 of these animals so I can judge if I'm gonna do that or not. Yeah. Need to get a bigger rifle that goes down to level 6. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep scooting down this bank a little bit. Still a little too risky. And it is only at level 7, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if I messed up the shot. I see. I look at this one's level 7 rack, and look at that. It's like a fucking obvious difference. Same level, what's the weight difference? Oh, damn. Didn't think there was going to be that much of a gap between the level 7s, but fuck. Good thing I didn't shoot. Hmm. Not the reaction I would have thought I would have had. The fuck did I hit? That shot should have been good. Basically the same shot I took on this one. That's crazy. Huh? It's only the one dead buck so far. Where the hell did I hit that one? It's gonna be a long fucking track. That is fucking gnarly. Yeah, see that? I feel like that's where the other one should have hit. I don't know why it didn't start dropping. That is a fucking dope ass rack. There's a couple, what are they called? Normal or untypical points. Got this one right there above his ear. Got this one right there, coming off the top. And you got this. You got one on both sides on the third brown tie-in. Yep, he's going on the wall. Now to go hunt down this other one. I feel like it should have been right here, right? typing up there. Oh, it's still only showing one's dead. These things are more tougher than a fallow deer. It sounds like a moose call. But okay. Let's see if this is the level 7 I shot at. There's so many fucking trees, I can't see where he is. Well, that saves us about an hour of fucking tracking. How the fuck was that gold? I was like 2 inches off. It should have, but if I was maybe okay, if I was aiming an inch below the top of the lung, I probably would have hit the same spot as the other one. I have no idea how that counted as gold. Huh. And it just barely classified as gold too. Like 0.20 points over the starting score for gold. So that's really fucking surprising. I know this is a fallow pond, but can't tell me there ain't gonna be no red deer over here. Sorry for jumping around so much. I'm Trying to figure out like where the main places that red deer on this map hang out. I don't understand, why do you guys insist on putting the zones so damn close to the lodges for? It's just stupid. I've lost count how many times I've teleported to a different cabin or lodge in this game and scared something away. Should be a barrier around the lodge where there can't be no zones. Well, I suppose with some of these maps it would make the zoning areas pretty hard, especially with like this one and this one. I do feel like they should have planned out a little bit from the lodges for the zones for the animals. Sorry about that if you heard that. Semi truck past the house and we're kind of close to the road. Alright, game, I'm confused. So we got red deer that hang out over here. I think over here somewhere and over here. But checking all the other ponds, thinking like they would be like the fallow deer and spawn on them. But no. They just gotta make it different. Let's see if Google lied. probably did, but says they can be in the top left and bottom left lakes. So let's see if it's telling the truth. Alright, if there's something down there, I definitely got scared off. I didn't realize how close we were. Yeah, the map says, or Google says they can have 35 to 40. But the thing is, I can only find like 6 or 7, maybe 8. I don't even know if I have that many, I haven't even counted them. From the couple that I seen when I was looking for a zone, I think I might have like 4 or 5. Alright, I guess let's go try this lake up here. Yeah, if anybody watching knows where a good chunk of the zones are for the red deer on this map, I would much appreciate that if you could tell me. Because right now I am struggling to find them. Basically, the only luck I've had with finding them is in like these little bay type things or on the river, which it's only like 3 places that I've seen them. I know that's a lot. There's also over here, I'm pretty sure. I just don't have those zones marked for them for some reason. Even though they were at a drinking zone yesterday when I seen them. Very weird. Right, we'll have to run over there in a minute and see if there's anything over there again. I think there's only level, like, either a level 5 or a level 6 or 2 level 6s. Which if that is the case, they ain't gonna be harvested anyways. And one of the other videos I seen, one of the people that was doing the video was basically saying that you have a better chance if you start new. But I am not going to lose all of my progress, all of my fur types, and everything else I have just for a chance at a great one. Hey, how's your evening going? Forgive me if I don't pronounce your name. I tried pronouncing it in my head, and I already tell I'm gonna butcher the shit out of it if I try to say it. Wait, do these feral goats have a great one? I think they might. Really sure on that though. I'm still within the ready drinking zone, so hopefully there's something up here. Just not what I'm looking for. But that level 6 rack does look a lot better. How was that? Any fun? At least Google didn't lie with where the zones are. Alright, let's just try to send this 308 across this lake real fast. Be interested to see where that hit. Should have hit right where I aimed, but it kind of seems like it went a little high. I guess we need to go check out these ponds next. I think this might be... No, it's not. He's more down this way. I don't know why that's blue. It might have been him, actually. Heading over this way. The tree's blocking our view. It's a nice level 7, though. Ooh. I have no idea how that hit right there. I was aiming more to the right. Oh, we have more down here. Or is it the same herd? Yeah, that's the same herd I was standing next to. Really surprised they didn't run off. I mean, they did kind of move from this side to the other side. Now down here to these bottom lakes. I do wish there was a better way of traveling around on the maps besides a four-wheeler. Give me a horse. We're in a hunting game with a lot of mountains. Can you tell me a horse wouldn't be good right now? Not to mention, you ain't gonna spook everything in a 300-yard radius of you. Oh, an e-bike. An e-bike would work really well too. You see other hunters all the time in real life using e-bikes to get around in the woods. What's that? So if I keep myself muted, I don't have to for a minute because the bird in the background decided it wants to raise hell. I just kind of realized that the close sound kind of more sounds like them just rubbing branches across the tent. It can't possibly mean this lake, can it? There's no way that it means this lake. Or I should say puddle. That's basically what that is, a fucking puddle. Or I guess it could mean this. We'll go check out this puddle first and see if we see any red deer tracks around it. Which if there is, I'm gonna call some bull. If they're on this little puddle, it's gonna be pretty hard to sneak up on them. Get within like 250 yards, then we'll start walking. So I'm pretty sure that's right about where they can start hearing footsteps. Even walking, it's gonna be hard to try to get close enough. Alright. Didn't need an indication of which way they came from. You're so lucky we're really close to where I need to get. I wonder if weight really does have an effect on your sound that you make. Because there's basically no difference between. There's one tiny bar of a difference. Hey, how's your evening going? I'm gonna butcher that name if I try to say it. So, please forgive me if I don't say your name. Oh, nope, 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 you're dying. Which, come here, you, nope, that one. Oh, fucking land. Yeah, it's very totally opposite way that I need to go. It's just a light brown hen. I already got one of those. I want another one. I need to make sure it's actually light brown and I'm not just chasing something that looks like it. Brown. From the quick glimpse that I got of it, definitely looked like it was white brown or light brown. It is. Now it's just a question of how far did they fly? This is not the best area to be trying to chase the turkey down. I cannot see shit. It's not the end of the world if I can't find that. God damn, I was so fucking close too. But it's not the end of the world if I can't find that because I'm pretty sure I got like 3 or 4 already, so. I mean, they're not the rarest fur type for the turkeys. I mean, the only fur type that I've seen for the turkey besides the regular color, but. Actually, look on a video later and see if there is different fur types for the turkey besides light brown. Like, that'd be pretty cool to get a piebald turkey or a vinyl turkey. Or a melanistic turkey would look really cool too. I don't think they have fur types like that though, which really sucks. They can have different fur types, but I've only seen the light brown fur type. So it must be talking about this lake over here then. Or did I read it wrong? Or was it talking about this lake up here? Or, no, this one. It's very possible. Yeah, I could hop on a four-wheeler real fast and run up there and see if there's... I don't even know if that's in this. Is that even in the map? I don't think it is. So yeah, I might be talking about one of these lakes up here. If I misread it. It's not really the top right. This pond over here would be if it was inside the zone. Or inside the border of the map. Which it might be. A really small portion of it might be. I'll check it after this pond over here. I'm curious now. But I think this gold line right here is the border of the map. Which I could be wrong, it could go for a little bit farther. I have played this game for a long time off and on, but I tend to forget some of the more important things when I stop playing. Especially if I switch to another game for a long time, like I did for Armor Reforger. Because I'm pretty... Yeah, we should ask you anything else so we can just run over here. I need to go back on Google and look at that. Just to make the journey over there as short as possible. See if we can actually get to that pond. No, I suppose that one is a lake. Let me see that light brown turkey. Actually, I'm in totally opposite side of the map. I wouldn't see that light brown turkey. I know these two lakes sometimes can spawn some more deer. I wonder if it was talking about these two. What was a red sparrow? What size motor does this four-wheel have? Because this thing's kind of slow. Nope. Well, that answers that question. So it is not talking about that. Okay. Pretty sure it was back inside the map. Okay. So, must be talking about this one. No, if I would have looked at the map, I kind of Gotta answer the question if they would have been here. Ooh. It's a cool looking blade. Question is, I feel like he can make that shot. Just the question is if the game's gonna screw me over. Motherfucker. Game fucking screwed me over. That's the worst fucking timing when it comes to that shit. See if I can get him to come back. Ah, damn it. I fucking hate this game sometimes. I'm probably not gonna see him for a couple days. Or until I can get him to calm down and reset his zone. No, that's not him. Fuck. Wait, is that him? It's him! Oh, thank God. No, lay down. He's still nervous though. At least we get a second try. Ah, he's using the other one as his shield. Oh, he's fucking dope looking though. Alright, I think I'm not above crawling a couple hundred yards to try to get a shot. You're dead wrong, Mr. Red Deer. And I get good wind. Really fucking foggy. Nah, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to one over there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stand right there where that doe is. Alright, let's go get a close look at this. He looks dope. Really glad that he came back when I reset the time. It's a really good thing that the bullet didn't hit him, or he would not have came back. I do kind of feel like that was a little bit of a cheating move, though. Forcing him back into his spawn after I whiffed the shot. To be fair, the game did kind of screw me on that, though. It would be nice if the antlers actually had collision with the ground, so they wouldn't phase into the ground. That is really fucking dope. Well, there goes another 7 grand. So it is talking about these ponds up here. Let's go see what's over here. Yeah, I don't know why they added it, but I am really glad they did. This auto run feature is really handy. I'm pretty sure I did misread it. I think it was talking about like these ponds up here, where they have a chance of spawning, and like these places over here. So I wonder if they just spawn mostly on the top half of the map. Hey Chester, how's your evening going? Let's test my theory real fast and see if it is the pawns on the top half. So I checked a decent amount of the ones on the bottom, and I didn't really see any. So maybe it's just the top half that has them. Which would explain why I have been struggling to try to find the zones. So I typically start at the bottom of the map to work my way up finding them. Yeah, how come it couldn't have been a level 7 that was yelling at me? Why'd that be a level 5? Oh, shut up. You're lucky you're too small. Pretty sure you would hurt the, grind. I do kind of need to go over there so I can get his drinking zone. I don't even know if he was drinking. Yeah, he was. Was he? That's his surface. Depressions. Question is, are they still calm? They are. Alright, hopefully we can get them to drink here in a second to try to get another drinking zone over here. Anybody else hiding in the fog? Alright, so it appears that my theory is right. It's the top half. Alright, so that's gonna make finding the zones a lot easier now that I know which half of the map they're on. Alright, I need to restock on some ammo soon. Don't like getting too low. Did he die a good way? Ah, I needed it. That's right, I'm gonna try to get their drinking zone over here real fast. I don't know if they're still traveling or if they actually got to where they're drinking yet. Was not expecting to see those. Alright, they should be... yes. Okay, good. Would be cool if I could get at least one more on this pond, but I'll take one for now. Wait. Yes, let's go. What is he? Ooh. Damn it. What to say? Is that level 5? Gonna have to send a bullet out that goat if it was. Alright. So we still have at least one level 7 on this pond. So once we get some of this hunting pressure down, we'll come back and get that one. And this level 7 should be dead right around here somewhere. Oh cool, I went the way that I had to go for the level 8. Sweet. Alright, and level 8 should be, yep, right there. Wait, was I looking at a tree stump a second? Oh no, he's right here. See, this is how I want him to die. Just like that. We can get a good view of the horns before we collect them. I guarantee we at least heart shot him. Alright. So, yeah. You got maybe another 15 minutes I can play, then I gotta go. That's valid here. And those are red deer. Alright, so 150 yards. They haven't heard me. or I just got really lucky. So we'll stop running about maybe 175 to 200 yards away from where we're going. Just depending on the layout of the lake or the pond. Come on, every single one we've went to so far has had a level 7 or 8. Please do not break this chain yet, game. Holy shit, that's a nice one. Come on. Yeah. Look at this trait, we're gonna get a fucking great one red deer in no time. I mean, I would prefer my first great one to be a whitetail, but I will take a red deer if that is the first one I can find. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get down here and just nudge this herd right here away so I can have a clear shot of the pond. Just so I can see if there's anything else that might be bigger. I've seen some videos of people getting like 10, 15 kills and then having a great one spawn in, but I don't think my luck's gonna be that good, but just in case, I'm just gonna check around and make sure there's nothing bigger than that. Which, the only thing that's gonna be bigger than that is gonna be the great one. Where'd he go? Because he is a nice looking red deer. I got a level 7 over there. I will say that the grind for the red deer on this map is way easier than the other maps. Because so far it's been, I want to say, 3 or 4 level 8s back to back, basically. Yeah, these red deer over here in front of me are just completely oblivious. Oh, no, he's not. The other ones are, though. Oh, they're just walking towards me like, what are you doing on our pond? Level 6. It's looking like that level 8 on the other side of us is going to be the biggest boar in the pond. I'm trying to check over back here. Right. I shouldn't even see them back there. Oh, he is going to be a level 7. Yep. Alright, so we got 2 level 7s on this pond. We shall come back for those later. Right now, our focus is this dude right there. As soon as he picks his head up. Damn, look at all the red deer just running away. Wish my whitetail brain could be like this. Got about 10 minutes until I gotta go, so we can go hit up another pond or two and see if we can get lucky and get another level 8. Where did he die? Yeah, he died over this way more. There he is! I believe this is the 4th or 5th level 8. He is really nice looking. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, to the next pond. Alright. Let's just put this to the test again real fast and see if it is every single pond or lake on the top half. If there's one here, then it's the whole top half of the map has them. Fuck. He's already running, might as well just fucking run. Where'd he go? No, I might like I probably spooked to the bigger one. Alright, so it is all of the ponds in the top half. It's just some of them are going to be tricky getting to, like this one, without spooking them when you spawn in. Alright, in that case, let's go look at this one then. I think the red deer go up to level 9. Well, they go up to level 10, but for a diamond, I'm pretty sure they gotta be level 9. I don't think a level 8 has a chance. Unless it's like a really big level 8. Be cool if I just had a diamond red deer down here. Hopefully he's not in the path of my wind though. If there are any down here. No point in trying to sneak, they already know I'm here because of my smell. I think this one won't have any. Unless I can see when I cross the lake. Their drinking time's 10? Yeah, okay, hurry up and shoot over to this pond then. We've only got a couple minutes until their drinking zone's done. Did we already come to this one? I think I might already came to this one. Oh well. Well, check it again. Pretty sure this one will have them. It's pretty close to the one right above it that does have them, so you can see why it wouldn't. I still have a couple minutes, so just to better my chances of actually seeing something over there, we'll just throw it to 8 o'clock and then run over there. It kind of appears our luck has ran out with finding a red deer. I can hop back up here real fast. See if anything's spawned in since we've harvested, or might have to wait until I restart the game for that to happen though. Really wide. You know? Hold on, let me try to get him at a good angle again so you can get a good top-down view. Fuck, they made this shit hard. If the very tips of his horns curved in a little bit more, it would be a really cool looking heart rack. So close to making a heart, but not quite. Alright. Unfortunately, I do have to end the live stream here though, but if you made it this far into the live stream, thank you, I appreciate it a lot. Or if you made it this far into the video after the live stream ends, thank you, I appreciate that a lot too. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, depending when you're watching this. If you enjoy my content, please consider leaving a like, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I see you in the next live stream. Until next time.